deep fake of Morgan Freeman that I saw on my Twitter sphere coming around, you know, and I wanted to
see the moment when you told me it was fake. I knew it was fake. If I didn't know it was fake, I'd probably just
the video how it's filmed. There's a guy below, you know what I mean? So you know it's fake, but at the same time you see and you hear Morgan Freeman and it sounds like him.
It does sound like him.
And I was telling the guys after listening to it maybe 3, 4, 5 times, I could hear little discrepancies in the voice that I could oh, that's not necessarily how Morgan Freeman talks, but how scary is it where, like, just off of the bat, if you didn't see the person there, if I didn't tell you it was fake and it was just a video of Morgan Freeman, you'd think it's Morgan Freeman, right?
No, 100%.
And then, like, welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Unlucky Specialist Podcast. Yours truly, Sam Torres.
And your boy, Jeff Deppanian, a.k.a. Orfit, a.k.a. Had to do it, bro.
Had to do it. Had to bring it back.
I've been simmering.
Simmering on that video. I love that y'all liked it. Shout out to your favorite ex-boyfriend for reposting it.
Yeah, for real. Shout out
what
to
a fucking name, though. I know we talked about it. But
is that his actual MC name?
At. No, I don't know. I don't know if it's his MC name, but his at is your favorite ex-boyfriend.
It's a good one.
Or your fave ex-boyfriend.
I like it.
It's a dope.
It's a good one.
Dope. But anyways, thank you guys for following us. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for the love on Instagram. You know, I appreciate it. If you guys aren't following us, if you guys are new to our channel, to our Instagram, to us in general, welcome. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at Unlucky Specialist. You know, TikTok. We're on TikTok. Follow us on TikTok.
YouTube Shorts.
Although TikTok might be leaving soon. I've been hearing, that in the news.
Well, I heard it's gonna leave off government phones.
Oh yeah, government phones is done for sure.
My phone is not government.
I know. Well, isn't all our phones government phones because the FBI is listening to us all the time?
Damn. Damn.
You know.
You just went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's a whole other conversation. But how you doing, man? How's your life? How's your week? How's everything? I haven't seen you in a week.
I've been good, man. You know, just another week down the hatch, but it's the end of the year, man. Like I probably said this last week, but I'm clocked out, bro.
Yeah.
Mentally, physically. I just want to wake up in the new year just rejuvenated,
new
ready
year,
to
new
go.
Me?
Yeah, no, new year probably same me, but doing new shit probably. But it's like, man, this year I'm ready for it to be over, man.
Yeah, no,
it's like
I feel that happens to everybody. Like even at work, I feel like everyone's like, "Fuck this."
I feel like everyone's like just partying, not giving a fuck right now.
Yeah, like there's holiday parties every day.
Every day.
You know what I mean? Like people are fucking drinking on the job.
Exactly. No, some people have like 2 weeks off, week off, like from Christmas Eve to the 23rd to like the New Year and shit.
Young Jay's off from like what, the 23rd, 24th, 22nd to the 3rd.
Hey,
that's some benefits right there.
That's good shit, right?
You know what I mean? Like that's dope. That's dope.
Is that just like did you like save your POT?
Some of the days.
PTO.
Did you save your pot for the end of the year?
Did you save your PDA for the end of the year? POT. Paid off time, bro.
Oh, that's true. Paid time off.
Paid time off, I know.
But yeah, man, let's go. It's cool.
How you been, man?
I've been good. The baby's home. I know we didn't really. Jason, I'm gonna make the clap hands appear. You know what I mean? Like make more work for the editor, and baby. But no, she's home. We're happy. She's healthy. She's growing. She's cute as shit. You know, like it's funny. Like fatherhood. Like I look at her and I'm like, damn, you're my daughter.
That's my seed.
You look just like me. That's why you're cute as shit.
You got it all from me.
You know, but it's dope. It's dope. We didn't really talk about it much earlier, just because, like you try to keep things a little like personal to yourself.
On the DL,
yeah. So the baby came a little early, and I had to stay in the hospital for a little bit. But she's home. She's healthy. She's thriving. She's eating. She's growing. She's sleeping. She's pooping. Going through diapers like that.
That's what babies do, right?
Yeah.
Sleep and poop.
I didn't think that was such a thing, because people gave Monique a shit ton of diapers for the baby shower, and I was like, really need this many diapers?
Yeah.
No, yeah. It's like 8 diapers a day.
8 diapers a day?
Well, every 3 hours.
Jesus.
Either it's pee or poo.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
I wish they just came out potty trained.
Just walked out the womb like, I'm ready for school. Let's go.
Yeah, ready to go, baby.
You know, but it's dope. Just having her home, just having her there it's something else. Just something else to experience for sure. Damn, I was gonna say something and I totally lost it. But yeah, FBI on my phone. Now I get ads on Instagram of just baby shit.
It's probably because you were like Googling baby shit. Like you were like Amazon, like shopping for baby shit, and like
I wasn't even looking that up.
You weren't even typing at all. Like
at all.
How do babies eat?
Oh. Okay, you're right. Maybe like during like the whole like not pregnancy, during like when she was like born, I was like, should I give my baby this? Is it okay for a baby to do that? Like on Google, you know what I mean?
That was the trigger.
So is Google and Instagram connected?
It's just your internet searches. It's just like everything, just like.
But I never looked. Oh, I did look up golf tee times. Yeah, never mind. I was like back in the yeah, for sure.
Golf tee times. When's the next time you think you're gonna go golfing, bro?
Bro, it's been a while. Like I've been talking with Jesus and the other homie Drew. I'm like I haven't golfed since she was born, and I don't know. I'm gonna suck so bad. I'm trying to go Monday the 26th. Because I got that day off. I'll probably.
Hit the holes.
Hit the links.
Hit the links.
I don't know if that's a word. Or
hit the 9.
Hit the 9.
Hit the 18.
I don't know. 18 would be dope if not everybody's off that day, because then it'd be fucking horrible.
Yeah, people go golfing at like 5 a.m. I have a homie who goes at like 5 a.m.
Yeah, no, it's people do it, but it's fucking cold as shit.
Bruh. Yeah, what the hell?
Have you seen? I don't know if it's in your neighborhood, but I've been waking up and there's ice, like literal ice on my windshield.
Not on my windshield, but I've seen like on the grass and shit.
No, like on my windshield, I have to wait because I can't. Like how it's foggy or something. You try the windshield wipers. Yeah. Fucking, they go over the ice. It goes. You know what I mean? I already have a big old crack going up my windshield.
We're such noobs in California, like in SoCal. Like, damn, there's ice on my windshield.
And people, been doing it in Minnesota, just fucking like scratching shit off,
shoveling the driveway, like
nothing. You know what
damn.
I mean?
You know what though? I'd rather be a noob because I like the cold when I'm indoors.
Right.
Because then I could just like be warm.
Oh yeah.
I don't like being outside.
Fire on.
I don't like being outside in the cold. Like today, I woke up early to go see the World Cup.
Nice.
And
did you go see it somewhere?
Yeah, I went somewhere to see it.
That's the move. That's the vibe right there.
It was lit. The vibe was lit. Honestly, like you feel like a degenerate for waking up. Like waking up that early to go drink.
A bar, yeah.
Kind of. Yeah. Like not even kind of. But like but it was fun.
Right.
It was actually really fun. But yeah, it was cold as fuck. It was like 35 degrees.
And just jump in your fucking car, turn the fucking heat on. Come on, let me get some alcohol in me.
Let's go. It's cold.
Like right now, before I left, this just picked me up, and we live with Monique's family on their property, and her cousin. They're all chilling, having a barbecue outside. Shout out to Bonbon and Daisy. Hey. But I'm walking out, and they're like, "Hey, you want a shot?" I'm like, "Fuck it, fuck it." It's tequila, you're gonna warm up a little bit, and that's the thing about tequila, dude. Like, and it's cold. You take it, you're just instantly warm. I'm driving over here. Jesus doesn't even have the heater on. I'm like, it's hot, yo. I'm gonna take this jacket off.
You know what I mean? Got like, you that warm. That
warm, dog. Like it's nice, and I feel nice and warm. Is there a holiday drink that has tequila in it? Not like eggnog has.
It's all like rum and like shit. I don't think holiday vodka. Drinks are like tequila.
Oh, rompope. Doesn't rompope have tequila?
That's rum, isn't it?
Oh, it might be rum. You're right. Because rompope is like eggnog-ish.
Yeah, it might be rum. Rum
or
is
ponche. Ponche. Mexican ponche has tequila.
Is that tequila?
Yeah, they pour tequila in that. That's dope. Have you had hot alcohol? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm going off that.
No, I have had hot alcohol. I've had like a
hot cider.
Yeah, hot cider. I've also had like this coffee that had like fucking
Irish coffee.
Yeah, is that what it is? It's like
coffee with whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey, but it also had like this like alcoholic creamer in it.
Oh, like Bailey's.
Yeah, type of shit.
Yeah, type of shit. Yeah,
it was good.
That sounds good. I mean, like you got to be some type of. I wouldn't say not you, but some type of alcoholic to drink coffee and whiskey in the morning right before you go to work.
That's definitely something I did just for the occasion.
No, yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Damn, like I feel like alcohol defeats the purpose of coffee.
Does it?
I feel like you won't drink coffee to get up.
Yeah, but people drink Red Bull and vodkas.
I hate Red Bull and vodkas.
Yeah, I mean that's the worst kind.
They're literally disgusting. Every time I see, like, I hear someone like say Red Bull and vodka, I shiver.
Well, we were just talking offline. Four Locos had fucking caffeine in it back in the day.
There we go, dude. It's because caffeine and alcohol, man. They're just
they fuck you up, dude.
They fuck your ass up, like, bro.
Blacked out. Like we were talking about it. He was saying the most you ever had is a can and a half.
Like in their tall boys, right?
Yeah,
so it's a tall and a half, basically.
I couldn't even get through. And I was fucked up.
I don't even know how. I'm probably exaggerating that it was half. It was probably more than half, dude. Because I remember I was holding it. I was like, I can't drink this.
It's fucking.
And this is me, like when I was 20. I was doing stupid shit.
Speaking of that, I was thinking about it while we were talking about like. When we were 20 or 21, we should be showing up to the homie's house with a handle of fucking Sailor Jerry's. Like, who the fuck drinks a handle? Maybe do I feel old now that I'm like, fucking handle?
Who comes through with a handle nowadays, right? Now, it's like,
it's like, a bottle.
Bring your BYOB, you know, like you're bringing your drinks. It's like people bring a little bottle or something. They bring like one of those little ones or a 12-pack or
big
something.
Old buzz ball.
Yeah. Dude, those buzz balls are fucking stupid, dude. I hate the way they look.
Massive ass fucking
yeah, bro. Let me fucking hug this. That shit has coffee in it, bro. They have they have like that mocha one.
Oh, what? See, that's the new Four Locos, dude.
Dude, I was about to say, like, I know somebody that drinks those.
I know a lot of people that drink those.
Yeah, but like, see, like, I don't.
No, me.
And I would never. I've tried them.
Me too.
Yeah.
I've
had them. Like, especially like if it's like a big like party, like a family party, like a family.
But I haven't had a big. I have
not bought a buzzball.
Yourself.
Me, like myself, I've never bought a buzzball. Look at how they look. They look disgusting. Like, look at that shit. That shit looks like fucking cat food, bro.
No, for real though. Like, who can? But what a trick! Because look, how much are you spending on fucking materials?
Look at the biggest one. No,
you know what I mean?
Can you look up the biggest buzzball? Like, dude, I bet you that shit looks retarded. Sorry, mind my words, but it's like I go to the liquor store and I see it. It takes up like a whole shelf.
Yes.
I'm like, what is this? It's like not even a shelf. It's like on the ground.
you gotta get a fucking dolly to wheel it out.
Then it's like, what's in today, sir? It's like, we got 2 buzz balls coming.
2 buzz balls. That's
it's like, damn, that's it. They're like this little. No, you'll see.
They're fucked up.
This shit is bigger than the dolly itself, bro. You gotta put down.
Caffeine and alcohol is never gonna go away.
It's also
Four
classic.
Locos for us.
See, like even that, like we're exaggerating, but that shit looks dumb.
No, yeah, the biggies are. Yeah, I know we're
the biggies, bro.
The biggie duets.
The biggie duets. On and on and on it. The biggie duets. What happened to Jazzy Fa?
I know.
Jazzy Faye.
But yeah, they're big as fuck, dude. Like it's
see, is the buzzball the new Four Loko? I don't know. It is. No, definitely. The Four Loko really like did damage to communities.
I mean, Four Locos are still out there though.
Yeah, but now with the caffeine,
yeah, you're right.
It's a downgraded version. It's still
and then have you seen
G.
those cartons that people are drinking at raves? It's like 12%. It's like it looks like water, but it's like if you would get silk milk and you just.
Everything that happens at raves eventually comes
to the public.
To the public, and
like we're trying it after them. You know what I mean? Like fucking shit. What are you guys doing out there? I mean, I'd do it too if you're paying.
Did you ever go
$30 for a fuck now?
No, did you?
Yeah, I did. I went to a few raves.
A few.
Yeah.
Me too.
I went to Monster Massive back in the day when it was here.
I went to TAO. I went to fucking Hard. I went to fucking what's that one in Vegas? EDC. Man, but like that shit was like, I remember this one time I went to this, like people at raves do the craziest shit, but like you're also doing crazy shit, so you think a lot of shit is like normal.
Right.
So like I remember it was at now it's the, where does the LAFC play?
Bank of California.
Yeah, but it used to be the sports arena.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So it was still a sports arena when I went. And like, I saw this like barrel of like, it was like pallets of fucking waters, like just like laid out. I'm like, oh, these are like for us. Like,
I'm just gonna grab one.
No, people were grabbing them, bro, like nonchalant. And then literally the moment I went to go grab like 2 waters, some dude slaps my hand. He's like, hey, don't steal. I'm like, huh? And it's like they were for sale. They were like they were gonna put them in the bag. And like,
don't steal. Don't be a thief.
Yeah,
Jeff.
dude. I was like, I was about to snitch on everybody. I was like, look at them. They took it all. I was just going to grab one.
You should have been like, hey, grab me one.
Dude, for real, bro. But yeah, fuck raves. How do we get on this? Oh, yeah, because they're drinking those.
Buzzballs for Locos.
They're drinking those things in those cartons. Is that wine?
No, it's like vodka.
Oh.
Because I've seen... No names, but I've seen people.
No names. Self-censorship is a good thing.
It's always a good thing. Pour more vodka inside of the, little bit Tito's inside of it.
Yeah, it's like, is it that? It
yeah.
It looks like that.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that.
Kind of, yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. They're like red and yellow and different blue and all the different colors of the rainbow. Oh, yeah. We got into this because of alcohol and because of Four Locos and because of,
Because of fatherhood.
Because of fatherhood. Sometimes you need a little beer.
Miller Lite.
No, we're talking about it because we used to take fucking, oh my God, handles to fucking parties.
Yeah, dude, who does that?
Handles. And if you guys don't know what a handle is.
Good.
It's literally a bottle that has a handle. That's how big it is.
No, but the thing is, you're right. Like, you wouldn't bring that to a party now.
Nowadays, no.
No, you just bring a bottle, and it's probably gonna still have some.
Bro, we would bring Sailor Jerry's, pour that shit up. It'd be like halfway gone. You know what I mean? And still take it home and drink it.
Damn.
Crazy times. I can't even imagine.
I always think about how, like, I used to bring like a shit ton of IPAs to things.
IPAs fill the shit out of you.
No, like the stronger the better.
Right.
Well, you're like, yeah, I'm drinking
fuck yeah, I'm a real man.
14% beers to
Sierra Nevada.
You just like wake up in your underwear on the grass. Like, how'd I get here?
What's going on?
Dude, I remember one time you threw a party at your house, and I woke up in someone's room in my underwear.
There was 5 rooms in there.
Yeah, and like
shout out to my family listening to this one saying Jeff slept in one of our rooms and we don't know which one it is.
I'm sure the sheets have been washed since then. Don't worry, this was in like 2016.
Yeah,
they probably
definitely
threw those sheets away. No, but like I just remember because it was like I remember being there, and then next thing you know, it's 7 a.m.
For real.
And I'm in someone's room, and it's hot.
Because
there was no air conditioning, no fan. That's probably I probably took my clothes off like in the middle of the night. I was just like undressing in the middle of the night, like thinking I'm at home and shit.
Waking up, what the fuck is in my room?
Dude, no. And then I woke up literally my underwear, and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, did I sleep with somebody? I turned, it's no one. It's my clothes.
It's my clothes.
I'm like, well, pillow. I didn't get lucky, but I fucking did wake up sweaty and drunk and hungover,
bro,
at your house.
And I smoked brisket that day, dude, and pork butt. We got fucked up.
Pork butt.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually not the pork's butt.
Oh,
it's the shoulder. I don't know why it's called that, but anyways.
Pork shoulder.
Yeah, it was good. We had all that. It was like, well, how many parties did we have? We had like the whole weekend, huh? Like, because we had so much food and drinks. Which is, man.
Yeah, that was still Santa Clarita. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. That was a good time.
Good times, definitely. We even, when we were speaking of Santa Clarita, we used to practice in the band there when we first started the band. Like, we had nowhere to go. We practiced like maybe once or twice. Alex's truck broke down making it over there.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was fun times.
That is hilarious.
But I was showing you guys off the podcast, the synthetic reality, the whole AI deep fake of Morgan Freeman I saw on my Twitter sphere.
I am not Morgan Freeman, and what you see is not real. Well, at least in contemporary terms, it is not. What if I were to tell you that I am not even a human being? Would you believe me? What is your perception of reality? Is it the ability to capture, process, and make sense of the information our senses receive? If you can see, hear, taste, or smell something, does that make it real? Or is it simply the ability to feel? I would like to welcome you to the era of synthetic reality. Now, what do you see?
When he told me it was fake, I knew it was fake. If I didn't know it was fake, I'd probably just...
the video, how it's filmed, there's a guy below, you know what I mean? So you know it's fake, but at the same time, you see and you hear Morgan Freeman, and it sounds like him.
It does sound like him.
And I was telling the guys, after listening to it maybe 3, 4, 5 times, I could hear little discrepancies in the voice that I could be like, oh, that's not necessarily how Morgan Freeman talks, but how scary is it where, like, just off of the bat, if you didn't see the person there, if I didn't tell you it was fake and it was just a video of Morgan Freeman, you'd think it's Morgan Freeman, right?
No, 100%.
And then, like, the question I asked, like, I'm not even a human being. What's your perception of reality? You know what I mean? Is your perception of reality something that you could touch, you could taste, you could feel? Is it? I mean, you know what I mean? Is that reality, or is it just a feeling?
The deep esoteric questions. I don't know, man. I feel like that is reality, right? Like touching and
feeling and really smelling that makes it real.
Yeah, I think so.
But let's say, because we're getting into this whole metaverse, because you could see now, it's something that you see again.
Seeing is part of reality too. Right. It's like visual,
and so that's why it's called virtual reality, right? Or augmented reality.
It's like look, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I don't know. Jason showed us this video about what was it? The button.
Oh yeah,
the button, right?
On YouTube
with the blind dating.
Yeah, blind dating, right? And so they can't see, right? So you're losing a They both lost a perception of reality, right? But you could still touch, right? So my dude was playing 4D chess. He had to touch before he fucking actually felt what was going on.
Because he started falling in love.
Yeah, he's like, oh man, she likes Asian man.
I'm an Asian man.
Yeah, like
what do you like? That's a good like anime. I love anime.
He could hear her voice, so she was touching part of his reality, right? Like the hearing aspect, the sounds, right?
And he's like, can I get a hug?
Yeah, he wanted another aspect of reality, and he didn't like that one. He didn't like that aspect of reality.
No.
But that's part of it. Yeah, it's all like I feel like associated, but every single part of that is reality, right?
But that's where we're getting to a place. That's where I'm saying, like, we're getting to a place where you start questioning it, I guess, because virtual reality, you start seeing things that look very real,
that are not real, right?
But they're not real. You know what I mean?
But it is real if you see it, right? Is that kind of the question?
Or like I guess it is real, or what is, like, I guess the question is what is. I mean, it goes back to those. Just hit him for the blunt, like, yo, bro, what is reality? you know.
It's real if it's real, bro.
You know, though, like it brings up that question to everybody in their minds, and you know, like they came out with a game that if you die in the game, you die in real life.
That's stupid. I don't want to play that game.
Yeah, me either. Why would you even buy that?
What kind of game is that?
No, what game is this?
I know it's a console that they're making. That's like Sword Art Online. The anime is kind of like that, but it's like what's like the Quest, the helmet that you can see. So it's got that, but it's got rods on the top that if you die comes straight into your skull.
Why the fuck would I play that shit? I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna be like,
I know, I suck at video games.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose. I don't even know how to play. It's like if you play, you die. It's like
Call of Duty. Fuck you.
It's like what's the game? Like what's the game? What are the rules? I don't know, bro. You just gotta try it, bro.
Nah, fuck this shit.
That's real.
I'm play Mario
Dying
Golf on that
real.
shit. Dying is real
to someone.
You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll find it. It's a new proposed console that if you wear
it's gonna say in the proposed phase, like that shit is not coming out.
No, I mean, yeah, they're not gonna allow it here somewhere. I don't know where they're gonna
allow it in the dark nether regions of the earth,
deep down in the crust.
In Hong Kong.
Hey, but not China.
Not China for my freaks out there.
But yeah, man. So that whole perception of reality, the way you look at things, I feel like things are changing.
Well, it's like
a lot crazier than what it was.
Well, it's like I think the recent, like the past week or the past couple weeks, people are putting those like AI generated pictures of themselves.
Right.
They look really good.
Yeah.
But then like someone on Twitter was like, I hope you guys like giving free advertisement to the metaverse. Like they're just gonna like fucking use your image to like sell Budweiser and shit.
You're gonna be a model on fucking.
But you're not gonna get no pennies from it.
For sure. No, and then there's all this AI is coming to like if you guys haven't seen, there's a video on our TikTok, on our podcast, on YouTube about the AI Lambda. You know what I mean? Like things are progressing in that way. We're in fucking Skynet, bro.
There was like people like kind of like talking down on Lambda, that they were saying that it's kind of just like the person who was talking there was a lot of like leading questions, and it's like something that
were
like,
they though?
I don't know. You know, everything has critics, right? So it's like they were criticizing. It's like it was just answering things in that way because it was like the questions were being asked. They knew what questions to ask and how to ask them. And it's like also, have you seen that AI this week too? Crazy. It's like it was like, oh, write a unbiased critical report on like fucking abortion. Right, and like pro-abortion, like pro-choice, right? And it's like writing it. It's like the AI is generating this, and it writes like this whole like article, and it's like, you know, very like it's like it sounds like someone's being like very like straightforward, like critical, but like nuanced and respectful, and it's like but pro-choice, and then it's like pro-life, pro-life, right? And it's like. And then it's like, but then they were like, oh, write something that's like crazy, like so biased, but pro-life. And then they're writing it. Sounds like some crazy person on Twitter. Like,
but my question is that just the AI looking through the internet and getting pieces of different articles and tweets and letters and blogs of what pro-choice people are and making what their decision of what that could be into this you know
it's 100% that it's like the AI is pulling from all the words typed in and all the things said and all the things liked and stuff and on the internet about that subject, and they're writing and they're spitting it back out in that way, which is crazy,
right?
Which is insane that that's even possible, but that's exactly what it's doing. It's using like humans, like mass human thought,
right, to make its
own thought.
That's fucking crazy,
right? And they do it better than mass human thought.
Exactly.
Like,
I was just gonna,
Well, the thing is though, is like that's the thing, right? If someone, like I just said about the Morgan Freeman thing, if no one told me that was like an unbiased AI pro-choice like article, but it was from an AI, if no one told me and I just read it, would I have known the difference? But see, once I know that it's AI, I'm like, well, a person would write it differently.
Yeah, right.
And I would feel more like that person's, personality in the work, right?
Right. But if you didn't know, would you even be questioning their personality?
That's what I'm saying.
Would you start looking at it as that is their personality?
Exactly. Their personality is there is personality here. Yeah. But it's the AI all along, right? It's crazy. It gets tricky, man. That's the thing. A lot, like with art and with articles, I think that AI is gonna be good. I heard, man, it's skipping my brain, but I heard someone the other day. Oh yeah, this girl who's going to medical school was saying that basically she uses AI to help her like sort, make articles concise. So get the most information. Like let's say it's like a 10-page report. And like I don't want to read, like I don't have the time to read through all, so the AI
give me one page.
Makes it like one page, like concise, and you could read it and get all the main points.
That's dope. That's gonna help people in college.
I'm like, I didn't even know that was a thing.
I had to look it up. What's a hypothesis? Or what's my thesis statement? You know what I mean? Like,
well, I'm pretty sure that's so when I heard that, I'm like, it's going to be an AI use.
Speaking of future, Jason brought us up an article of, am I saying it right? Nuclear fusion?
Yeah, it's nuclear fusion, yeah.
Yeah. So if I'm getting it right, or the story is, they pretty much are Doc Ock putting the sun together.
The power of the sun.
And making energy that's twice of what they put in, which is fucking crazy.
So basically, like, nuclear fission is when atoms break apart.
Fission.
Fission is when they break apart, and fusion is when they come together, right? So like when they like broke apart, that's how they made like the nuke bomb, right?
Right.
Like, that's
how they came up with that the technology for.
They broke apart the atom, right?
So that's what atom bomb.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, that was nuclear fission. So now it's like the complete opposite, right? Nuclear fusion, where they're like bringing that, like the molecules, the atoms together, or whatever the fuck together, and the energy together. Right. And I mean, hypothetically, theoretically, it could be limitless energy.
Well, I want to give credit where credit is due. We saw the video that was from Philip DeFranco, and he got a Nah, man, I'm not even remembering.
Is it a physicist?
Maybe a physicist from Cambridge.
It's probably a physicist.
Yeah, talking about it and saying that it's not like sustainable to continue doing because of how much energy and cost it comes into doing all of that. But it's crazy.
No, I heard something early because I actually heard about this earlier this week, and I heard that basically they already acknowledge that this is something that is not going to be for like marketplace use until like 50, 60 years from now.
2070.
Yeah, because it's like this was the first time they even did it. So
right, and
now,
they've been doing this since the 1930s.
So now it's about, can they replicate it? And now they basically, this is going to give, they're going to get more resources from the government. Right. So now they're going to be able to like, you know, do contests at different like schools and like, oh, who can do this in a certain way, in a practical way. You get grants and shit. Now it's going to like accelerate the process to make this happen.
People that are on top of the rich people that want to get in on this are going to start throwing money at it.
Actually, that's what I was reading too, is that people have been throwing money at this for a long time. A lot of private parties have been doing it.
Right.
But the actual U.S. government, the Department of Energy did it before like private parties, which is kind of crazy. Like, I mean, the thing is, that's how I know this shit's gonna happen faster than people think, because this shit is gonna be big for the Defense Department, like
huge
for like weapons and shit. That's gonna be big. So when they like the moment, I'm pretty sure the moment they did that, the first person they called was someone in the Pentagon or some shit.
DOD.
Yeah, it's like, dude, like we just fucking did it.
We're about to make another bomb.
Or some type of weapon. Some
fucking cannon.
Some type of weapon.
You know those Marvel...
a fucking lightsaber, bro.
Bro, people have done types of lightsabers. Have you seen that guy that made it? It's like a lightsaber and it cuts to things, but it's kind of like a plasma laser.
Oh, it cuts through... So people have kind of done that, right?
Yeah, but it's got to be connected. And it's got a lot of like... things that you have to go through shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's the very first like try to a lightsaber, but not with... what are the crystals called? Korba crystals, Kaiba crystals.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know? Yeah.
In Star Wars, right?
Yeah. So you know, like eventually we're gonna get to that shit. You know what I mean? People that.
So that's really why I think that's gonna accelerate it though, just because like
military
use. Like use.
And now everybody.
Well, that was the internet at first, right? The internet was first military use,
right?
And then like the military had been using some type of internet since like the 40s,
right?
Right, which was used for communication, right, and then like
encrypted communication,
exactly, and then it got bigger because then they started incorporating in schools, and schools started communicating like that, and then it got big, and it didn't really blow up till the 90s, right. So this is,
and then from there you go to like whatever the internet.
Now we're talking about AI,
exactly, you know AI, right?
So shit accelerates though. Fast. From the 90s till now. What? That's 32 years. So it's like, you know, 32 years, it seems like a long time, but it's really like, that's like a blink of an eye.
For sure.
So that's what's going to happen with this shit, bro.
Like I saw somebody, I don't know, I wish I could give credit where credit's due. I saw it on Instagram. But they put up a old article that said, one day you'll be able to hold your phone in your pocket. You know that because... most of you that are watching it, your phone's probably in your pocket.
One day,
or you're holding your phone in your hand and watching this video, which is crazy. Like, look, we're going back to this whole stoner. Whoa, bro, you know what I mean? But like, go back to when we were in middle school and we had those flip phones, or the homie right here had that phone like that spin around and go.
Oh yeah, the chocolate.
No, it was like a chocolate. What was it called? The juke. The juke, because there was also the chocolate or the sidekick.
The sidekick was gangster, bro. I never had one, but I wanted one so bad.
All the guys in middle school had sidekicks.
Edgar had a sidekick. I don't know. Put two and two together. I don't
know. And I was like, damn.
Hey, you getting hoes in middle school? Oh, he for sure got a sidekick.
Damn.
Bitches in the future.
But you know what I mean? Like, and now we're living in I remember when it cost you to go on the internet on your phone. I remember when I had a phone that never even had internet, or like you'd play Snake on Nokia. And now I have a daughter and she's gonna look at me like,
I'm playing Marvel Snap, son. Fuck Snake.
You know what I mean? Like,
like they were gonna tell you like, in the future you'll be able to hear a book.
Now it's a thing. Audible,
easy money. People are like, well, like that's.
Now we're making a podcast.
That's obvious.
You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy how fast life has gone and things, but now it's not too crazy to see these AIs, the deep fakes, the fucking nuclear fusion, all this shit that
Yeah, for real though. It's like, who knows? Like, shit is already, I feel like even within the past couple years, shit that I would have never even thought of has already been popping up.
Right.
So I could just imagine in the next couple of years gonna be some wild shit.
And then like people, like I was saying, like my daughter's gonna look, like she's gonna be 12 and be like, damn, Dad, you lived. Were you in the World War II?
No,
you know
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
really, right now, you just blew my mind because it's like it's so true. Like your daughter is gonna be like, you guys, like you knew people who didn't have phones on them all the
exactly.
time. Like I remember people with beepers. My dad used to have a beeper.
Me too. My dad used to have a beeper too.
Yeah, like your daughter's like, what the fuck is a beeper? Like,
what's a payphone?
What's a payphone, dude? That's even old to me. I don't think I ever used a payphone.
You never used a payphone?
Not like personally.
I used a payphone all the time.
I think I went like my mom had to use a payphone,
but I fucked up my parents because I used a
payphone.
call collect. What? And it was like 1-888 call ATT, and then
you were in jail.
Don't bring my criminal record into this. Just talk about my number.
I don't know anybody's number. Who am I calling?
No, I was at
I'm gonna call my lawyer.
Falls. I was at Cap Cedar Falls. They had a payphone there, and I called my mom. She's like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "Why the fuck you call me collect?"
You're calling like you're in.
You ain't got a quarter.
You're calling like if you're in fucking the Amazon jail. Like,
but you know what? I used to watch a lot of TV, and I used to see that on TV. I was like, "Fuck it, it might work." Mom answers. She thinks something's wrong with me. Why are you calling
collect? It's like you're getting a call from
Los Angeles men's prison.
Fuck. It's like,
no.
Mom.
But seriously, you know, like my daughter's gonna look back and see. I saw this video, and it's out there. We're gonna put you could look it up. I think it's on TikTok or Instagram. And this little girl is learning about history in her class, and she's like, I don't know, 7. You know what I mean? And then she goes to her dad, and she's like, and he like records the whole thing, and he's just dying because he's like, Dad, you were born in 1983? What? Were you part of slavery? Like kids are like look back at things and it seems so long back. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. Like, because we were born like before the 2000s, so it's
right.
like basically we were born in the 1800s. Like, it's like if you
were born in the 1900s.
No, straight up. Like if I remember if I was a little kid, I heard someone was born in like 1888. I'd be like, what the fuck? 1888? What the fuck?
Jeez.
Like, this person's damn near 100 years old, bro. Like, you hear that 1888, like, dude, that's a long time ago. 1800, a long time. So to, like, your daughter to, like, our kids or whatever, little kids, they're going to be like, damn, you were born in 1990, bro?
Damn.
You old as hell.
You had to connect your computer to a phone line to get on the internet?
And no one could talk on the phone.
Mom! I'm on the computer. No, they're never gonna know those days.
That's never gonna happen again.
Or you had to get LimeWire and just destroy the family computer with viruses.
I still have the PC. Like it's in my dad's garage.
He's gonna eventually fix it.
No, I actually want to like fucking just like plug it back in.
Just to see.
Good old time's sake. There's gonna be some weird porn on there. I know I have mad. That's why I want to do is because I have so much music in there, illegal music.
Right.
That's probably all on my Pandora now, but there's some deep cuts that are not. I know there's some like weird Wu-Tang freestyle in there that
something
in there. Bro.
I remember I downloaded a Mana song, and then when I heard it for real, I was like, oh, it doesn't have that little like tag. It's like the little tag that they put the person that uploads it. You know what I mean? Like,
it's like, oh, that's not part of the song.
What was that place that we'd always get a hip hop song from?
DatPiff?
Yeah, datpiff.com. Nobody will know that your song starts datpiff.com.
Dude, DatPiff was fire, bro. I miss DatPiff. DatPiff should just make its own like streaming service.
For real?
They should have that.
They should.
Because they have a lot of good mixtapes on it.
They did.
Like DatPiff was like a treasure trove.
Good times.
You can look up old Top Rank albums.
Damn, that'd be good.
Damn, just go to DatPiff.
One of the things, speaking of kids and their parents are suing Epic Games, which is the...
Not to be confused with Dames and Games.
Which Jeff did confuse it for.
Not me.
Epic Games, which is a parent company or makes Fortnite, because they claim that Fortnite is too addictive.
Do they just want like a label on it that says like, this could be addictive? Is that
like
what they want?
Like tobacco?
That'll probably be a compromise. I don't know. Canada's weird, bro. When I found out it was in Canada, I was like,
Quebec.
That would never happen in America.
Class action
lawsuits happen a lot, but not for that shit. It happens for like, did you lose a limb in a coal mine?
Exactly.
Yeah, this is not the same. This is your kid just fucking playing.
No, this is you not having and I'm going to get shit on for this, but you not having the personal responsibility to be like, you know what? You've been on that too fucking long. You're acting like a fucking asshole.
This is done. I'm gonna be the comments right now. Sam's been a dad for a month. He already could tell us what to do. He doesn't know how to.
He doesn't know what parenthood's like.
He doesn't know parenthood.
Well, when I get there, I'll tell you. When she starts playing Fortnite, and I'm not letting her.
You're right though. Like it's so easy to control. Like I used to play video games a lot, and then my parents would be like, "Turn it off."
Yeah, for sure.
And I wouldn't be like, no, I'd be like, oh shit.
There'd be times where as a kid, it's because
I would fight it for sure, but
oh come on, really, blah blah blah.
At the end of the day, you know you're gonna lose.
They give you that look like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get fucked right now, like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's like
chancla to the face.
Power chancla. No, but for real, like it's like I don't know.
I feel like. That's not
It doesn't sound like that big of an issue. It's like, yeah, like you're playing a lot of Fortnite. Just turn off the TV.
Yeah, it's up to you as a parent to regulate your kids and say, you know what, you're playing too much.
Or play another fucking game.
Your grades are slipping. You're done.
Yeah, or if they're not slipping and you think he's just rage quitting and breaking shit, it's like, all right, we're deleting this game from your fucking shit, and you can't fucking play it.
Yeah.
And if I catch you playing it, you're out the house. I'm kicking you out. You're 10. You're out the house.
You're an orphan.
You're an orphan. You know what they do to orphans?
They make them mop floors like Annie.
They make them mop floors in the toilet. It's dirty in the toilet.
It took a dark turn.
Just gonna abandon you. That's how you really lay.
Credit card.
That's how you really lay down the law.
I remember. Do you remember your parents ever telling you, turn off the backlight in the car? I'm gonna get a ticket.
Yep.
I like that. That's not real.
That's not a thing.
I turned on the back. I forgot the light that's on. And I'm driving, and I'm like, dude, I would just pull me up. The cops right there.
No, you know what's funny? Like it reminds me of, like in high school, senior class trip, we went to Washington D.C. and like the girls were taking like pictures in the back seat of our teacher's car.
Yeah,
and he like turned around like granted.
Oh wait, they were taking pictures with.
A flash.
No. Not a phone.
No,
people were talking with a fucking camera.
Yeah, it was. It was like a digital camera.
Yeah, digital cameras.
Like that wasn't a phone. It was a separate item.
Right.
And then like they were taking pictures like mad flash, like I think I got in one like yeah. And then like the teacher, shout out to Mr. G, he was like, cut that out, I'm gonna get a ticket. I'm like, oh, is that a thing? Like they're gonna give us a ticket for taking pictures here?
It's not real.
It's probably the backlight thing. It's like the similar.
So it's just bothering you because you can't look back as the lights on.
That's what it is.
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like
you just can't see shit
behind you.
Yeah,
you
can't
I mean?
see. Why
be honest. Why did they just tell me that?
I can't see.
As a kid, will open your eyes.
Do you want everyone here to die?
It's gonna be on you.
You know what? Keep taking pictures.
My dad used to like say the funniest fucking statement when we were just when kids are climbing on a tree they shouldn't be because they might fall and fucking not die, but like that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, get down from there. My dad wouldn't even say that. He'd be like, hey, if you fall and you break your head, there's gonna be blood everywhere, and I'm not gonna clean it up because it's your fault.
Oh shit!
So who's gonna clean it up?
And you're like, I'm getting down.
Yeah, exactly. As a kid, you're like, oh shit, I started thinking like my brain's gonna be everywhere, and you know what? I'm just gonna get down.
Because you're like, you're just doing things just to do them. You didn't even think about falling.
Yeah, no, you're just fucking up there.
Yeah, you didn't even think about falling once.
No, at all. I have a cousin that broke his head like twice. Climbing on trees.
Broke his head twice.
Yeah, like straight up like.
Is he fine?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he's good. No, I feel like. Yeah.
Is he concussed?
Maybe, but they took care of it right away. They took him to the hospital. But the kids back then were climbing on shit. Nowadays, like this whole class action, like going back to that's what they're saying. Kids are playing 7,781 games in 2 years. You know what I mean? Like Jesus, they don't see the light. There's a problem in Japan or fucking Korea where guys are just like indoors all fucking day and not playing shit, not seeing shit. You know what I mean? Like
they're just mutes. They're just playing fucking Fortnite, just naked. They haven't eaten and shit.
They had 4 Locos and they're just in their underwear.
They're just looking at Billie Eilish titty memes.
Those things stanging.
Those things stanging. Ooh, this is straight Cambodian.
I think it's a good spot. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. And the biggest of it all was Messi finally capping that, saying to all the haters that say he's not the greatest of all time, I'm the greatest of all time if I win this. You know what I mean? They've always had that
last check on the checklist.
Exactly. Like you could have been great, but you didn't win. You haven't won the biggest tournament in the biggest stage of your sport. You know what I mean? Like, and a game to be seen. Jeff.
Just a game for the ages. A game for the ages. Like I said, even off the top of my head, I tried to like think about it after.
Welcome back, guys. Unlucky Specialist back from the break.
Ciao.
We're here. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter, on TikTok, all that shit. But a big thing happened today, Jeff. We were all up early in the morning. We all had, not me, unfortunately, had a drink in our hand, watching the biggest event in the world. All over the world, there was millions, maybe billions.
Probably billions.
Maybe a billion.
Maybe a billion.
Maybe 1 billion.
A good Billy.
A good Billy of the world's population, which watching one game, one sport. And it was the FIFA World Cup final between Argentina and France. And as you guys know, we've been following it. Had our picks. How was your experience with the whole final?
I was watching the pregame of it too, and I got hyped. The guy was saying the same shit you're saying. It's like people in Asia, they're up in the middle of the night. People in Buenos Aires, they're like in the afternoon, partying. In the West Coast and on the East Coast, you're getting up and eating breakfast, but we're all watching the same thing. I was like, that's right. Yeah. That's right. It's like one of the only things that you could say probably the whole world is watching, like one singular thing.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, and you know that everyone's like experiencing this, and what a game! What a fucking game
to experience altogether.
No, it was honestly probably one of the best games I've ever seen in any sport.
One of the best sports moments in history
ever.
Better than Fisher hitting that 3 second or final 3 seconds. Or
even in like just like stacking levels of shit. Yeah. Like that was a great shot, but this is the final. This is like the best teams in the world. The Messi, Mbappe, like the names. You could just go on and on with the star power and like France going back to back. Messi trying to win his first one, and it's just like
trying to cap off.
And that's just not even the game. That's the storyline.
Right before it even starts.
The storylines were just hectic already.
France going back to back, like you said, and the biggest of it all was Messi finally capping that, saying to all the haters that say he's not the greatest of all time, I'm the greatest of all time if I win this. You know what I mean? They've always had that last
check on the checklist.
Exactly. Like you could have been great, but you didn't win. You haven't won the biggest tournament in the biggest stage of of your sport. You know what I mean? Like. And a game to be seen, Jeff.
Just a game for the ages. A game for the ages. Like I said, even off the top of my head, I tried to like think about it after, but I can't. It's hard to think about a game that was, Giants Patriots when they beat them undefeated and with a helmet catch. That was a big one. There's been some other crazy soccer games, like when Liverpool came back from 3-0 against AC Milan in the Champions League final. That was crazy. Like there's been a lot of crazy games all over the world, I'm sure. Like, and everyone could have this debate for life. But the fact that this game today is even being talked about like that, it just shows you the craziness of the game. And it started 2-0.
2-0 advantage Argentina.
2-0 Argentina off top advantage. Di Maria was playing like a man on fire, out of his mind. Like he was such a game changer,
and he hadn't played much, like big minutes,
because he was injured, so he wasn't playing a lot in the World Cup. He didn't even play in the semifinal at all, and he played some minutes in the other games, but he was hurt. You know, he was on and off. But like the moment he got in there, he was doing the same old Di Maria shit, flying down the sidelines, Dyson. He honestly roasted Dembele.
Oh, for sure.
They took him. They had to take him out before halftime with and Giroud, which is crazy. The Giroud one was shocking. Dembele, I get, because he was getting cooked by
barbecue chicken.
Yeah, straight up barbecue chicken. Like he was like dicing him up. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, and look, that penalty. I looked it over. It wasn't a penalty for me, but he played it well. Di Maria.
And it was deep in the box too. Yeah, it was deep in the box, and it's like, why are you reaching? Like, it wasn't. You could say like
you were reaching from behind it too late, and you shouldn't have. At that he felt enough contact to the back to throw himself, and I would have too.
It's like worst case scenario. Like you're like, okay, yeah, it wasn't a penalty, but at the same time, like you fucked up by even reaching.
Right.
Like he beat you, and now you're just reaching to stop him. It's like. You have probably a better chance just letting him go, and then have Messi taking a penalty later, like because Di Maria might have shanked that shit.
Exactly.
Like, who knows? It was a tough angle.
Exactly. Coming off for the left.
Yeah, he would have had to pass it or maybe take a weird shot and hit it up. Like it's a weird angle. Like you're almost better off, but in the heat of the moment, you know what I mean? He just beat him 1v1. Like,
and then Messi is such a great penalty kicker. Like he
clinical,
knows,
crazy. And then the second goal that they scored was just a beauty, amazing. A flick from Messi. Then to McAllister to Di Maria. Boom, goal, nasty. 2-0. I'm like, they're running away with this.
It's over.
This is not even.
I felt like even Argentina felt. It was over.
And France wasn't even playing well. They weren't even touching the ball. They could not even click on passes.
No goals. Shots on goal.
No shots on goal. Basically, deep into the second half.
Yeah, for sure.
Deep into this, and then all of a sudden, that penalty. They got a penalty in like the 70th or 80th minute.
72nd minute.
Yeah, and it was like that, like lit a fire.
That changed everything.
Yeah, it changed.
And the funny thing is, I was watching it on FS1 or Fox, and the commentators were talking about it and saying, you know, like Argentina was kind of playing after those two goals kind of defensively, kind of like setting back, not playing what they were doing in the first half, is offensively trying to attack, trying to get there.
Well, the Di Maria substitution, I get why they took him out, because they were trying to play defensive, and Di Maria hadn't played a lot recently, so he was probably, his legs were probably tired. They were probably saving him, not for the next game, but just from himself. You know?
Right.
And it's like, but that changed the whole game, because he was the main threat on the side, like just dicing everybody.
And I feel like once halftime was over, they went into the second half. Kylian Mbappe was like, all right, fuck this shit,
dude, and he scored.
I'm putting this team on my back.
On my back, though.
You know what I mean? Like, let's go. And you could see him. He was beating defenders off the left side.
He's so fast.
So fucking
He's
fast.
So fast, bro.
He's so fucking fast.
He's so scary. When he has the ball in a 1v1, you're like, oh my God, please stop this man. Like,
exactly.
How are you going to stop this man?
No way.
He's fast.
He's so fast that sometimes you're saying, oh, a guy's going to kick it in.
And he's lanky.
No, you think he's going to like cross it in. He will drive the ball himself into the box
and then give
himself
or
a pass
goal.
or a shot on goal.
Yeah.
Anyways, they get the foul or the penalty, the Kylian Mbappe, which Emi Martinez,
he got a hand on it.
Got a little fingertips on there, but
too strong.
Makes it in 2 minutes later.
One of the greatest goals. Beautiful. It was 1 minute later. It was like literally within a minute. Yeah.
Beautiful play. They pick Messi's pocket. They just grab. I don't know. I forget who steals the ball, takes it over, passes it. They lob it over to Mbappe, who heads it over to somebody else, who still kicks it up, and then to Mbappe to the volley, and
boom,
just like a dart to the goal.
Ain't no crazy angle.
Yeah.
And what a goal, dude. Honestly, when that happened, I lost my shit. I was like, oh my God, what are we seeing?
I couldn't even yell. I had the baby right here. I'm like,
like, wow, you're ready to like throw the baby. But like, dude, one of the craziest goals. And at that moment, I'm like, oh shit, Argentina just choked this shit.
Yeah.
They just choked.
I mean, it happened with our Netherlands.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's the same story from the Netherlands. Literally, almost in the same time frame.
Right.
Like it was late in the half, quick goals back to back,
and then Argentina had that after that first penalty goal. I feel like Argentina couldn't get that intensity up. I feel like they had been playing so much defensively, like holding back, that they couldn't get that intensity back up to score a goal. Because if they would have gotten up 3-0, I don't think it would have.
3-0 is such a different game than 2-0, right?
Yeah.
Like it's a different mental game too. Because when you're down 2-0 as an opposing team, you're like, okay, we score one goal, we're back in it.
Right.
3-0, you're like, fuck, we got to score at least 2, like, and quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
back to back.
Yeah, like.
And then they scored one. They scored the second one, and there was so many like opportunities for each team. They goes to extra time. Messi makes that goal. Amazing
goal right off the rebound.
Yeah,
basically.
rebound off of.
And I thought the crazy thing, that whole sequence is crazy because Lloris blocks the first one, then off the rebound, fucking Messi just volleys it in, and then I thought the defender actually got it with his leg at first. I was like, oh my! But it was clearly a goal over the line, clearly a goal. Sure. And then you're like, okay, they won 3-2.
I thought it because it was late. There was like 5 minutes left.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, this is it. They won the World Cup.
And then there's a
handball, bro.
Clear.
But the thing is, handballs, it's all about like positioning too, right? Because if it's like it hits you on your hand, but you're not making yourself wide,
right?
Like you're just kind of yeah, because he was kind of like elbowed out. Like it's not really part of like your like body
movement. Yeah,
it's not a regular soccer movement. So it was a clear handball, and then again, Mbappe fucking clinical. Easy goal. 3-3 going to penalties. And then this is the thing. Honestly, to me, it was this now like you're in the game and it's more storylines. Now you're seeing Messi assist. Almost all the goals were created by him, and he scored a goal. And fucking Mbappe, all the goals were scored by him. You're like, dude, these are two giants just going toe to toe.
Only 23 years old.
23 years old. The other one's 35. In two different brackets, but it's like goats. Like for sure. They're just like going crazy right now. And then you go to the penalties. And Mbappe goes first, hits it. No, he hits it, and then fucking Messi goes in second. He fucking hits it. You're like, damn, like they did their job. Like these guys, and that's gonna come down to the rest, like how it usually does.
And like, France didn't have the guys to make those shots.
They didn't, and I feel bad because like Kingsley Coman, when he came in for France, he changed the game for them.
Yeah,
like he's kind of one of the main reasons they got back because he was fast. He picked up the pace, and Camavinga too. Like they came in and it was like pick it up, let's go. They didn't have that, so when they put it in, that's why I felt bad for him when he missed that penalty because it's like they wouldn't even have gotten there if
it wasn't for them.
Like,
for sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like you hate to see that shit, but man, and Argentina, man, they did it. They did it, and
they capped it off for Messi. Greatest of all time? Can we say it? Greatest of all time?
I think so, man.
No, I think he's the greatest of all time. I saw
greatest that I've ever seen. And that's what I can say. I never saw Maradona. I never saw Pelé.
No, but Maradona never played for Barcelona. He played in Napoli.
Yeah, he played for Barca. He did, but he was later, like more famous with Napoli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Messi's got champion after championship. Champions League.
Yeah, he's got 2 or 3 Champions Leagues.
Ballon d'Oro's 7.
Yeah, shit ton.
With most ever.
Which is basically like the MVP.
Yeah, the most ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this guy just capped it off. Everyone was hating him. Everyone's saying, you know what? Yeah, he might not be the greatest of all time because he doesn't have the World Cup. Now he has it.
Now you can't say shit.
Now you can't. Now you can ride off to the sunset.
And the thing is, before this game, he was like, this is gonna be his last game. But after it, he's like, I think I'm gonna come back for the next World Cup.
He said that?
Yeah, he's like, I want to come back as a champion. Like it's like to defend the title.
That's crazy.
He's gonna be what, 39? 40? Yeah, 39.
He's 40 years old. He's trying to be Tom Brady out here. And in 4 years, guys, if you guys don't know, the World Cup will be here in the United States and Canada.
We got to go to some games. We got to go to some games.
It's going to be in SoFi Stadium.
It's going to be SoFi. The finals in Dallas.
Yeah.
And where the Cowboys play, AT&T. But
no, I have to go. I feel like I need to be there to see a game.
Yeah, same.
To see a World Cup, like not the final. I don't know if because those are going to be expensive as fuck, especially being here in
but you gotta go to some games, some group games, some different shit.
U.S., you know.
Oh, for sure, some U.S. games. There's gonna be more CONCACAF teams because Mexico and Canada and the U.S. are for sure gonna be in because they're hosting it.
And they're adding more teams to this next. So it's gonna be 40 teams instead of.
I don't know, but I think there's gonna be a couple more teams added for sure.
For sure.
But it's gonna be fun, man. The World Cup is always great, and this game just lived up. It was a thing of beauty.
Like my dad said, Cardiaco
to the max.
Just, We were texting on the group text. Like, I need a scotch and a cigarette at 8:30 in the morning, bro. Like,
shit.
My heart could not take it. It was just too much for me at that early.
And the thing is, it's hilarious. It's like you're watching it on Fox, and then it's like you literally go from Messi and Mbappe World Cup
to the Cowboys and Jaguars. Which was not that bad of a game.
Which is not that bad of a game, but it's so crazy. It's like late season football and then fucking pinnacle soccer.
I was talking to Jesus on the way over here, and I was saying, like, it was so hard to watch anything after that game. Like, nothing was just, like, good enough.
Yeah, nothing.
Like, I look at him like...
Because it's like nothing's gonna...
My heart was just so up here, like, for that game that I was just like... Nothing's gonna live up. No football game tonight. No, nothing's gonna excite me as much as that.
What a game! What a game! Definitely. I can't wait till the next World Cup.
Yeah, for sure.
This World Cup lived up to it, and that final is just amazing.
Amazing. I can't wait to see next year and what it has, and I mean not next year, in 4 years, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting to see it here. But yeah, let's talk about a little bit of the NFL. I mean, like we said, it was not much to see this week. I mean, there was a good games. If you're an NFL fan, for sure, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, what the fuck you talking about?
Honestly, that Buffalo game last night was crazy. Buffalo, Miami, and then the fucking Colts coming back.
The Vikings coming back from 35 to 0.
And they won. That was crazy. Those two games were pretty crazy.
Matt Ryan has been behind both of the biggest comebacks or
something about Matt Ryan and choking.
Yeah, Matt. It's not Matty Ice. It's
not Matty Ice. Matty Choke.
Something. Matty Choke. But yeah, I'm not really up to date with the NFL. I know the only people that have like really clinched is the Vikings
and the fucking Eagles.
No, the Eagles haven't clinched.
Well, they're 12-1.
No, they haven't like won their division yet. But they're clinched a playoff spot. But they haven't won the division. Just like the Vikings won the division.
Yeah, because I guess the NFC East, the Cowboys are still doing pretty well.
Right.
So it's like...
They won, I think, so they're 11-3.
Yeah, but I don't know. The Eagles, I don't know. My homie was big on the Eagles before the season. He was big on Jalen Hurts, big on Devontae Smith.
Who was big on Jalen Hurts before this season?
No, I'm telling you.
You know what I mean? Like,
my homie.
I feel like Jalen Hurts has been somebody that people were like, he was in Alabama, had to move to Oklahoma to really...
Hey, the two Alabama quarterbacks doing well, though. Tua played his ass off last night.
Yeah, he did.
Miami looks good. That game was crazy.
You know who's looking horrible? Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa's not going to make the playoffs. Tom Brady.
You don't think so? The NFC South's like trash.
That's the only like thing that's keeping them even close. Because the NFC South is garbage.
Yeah, and poor guy. I feel like he's done. I say it here, Jeff. Tom Brady to either the 49ers.
You think he's still gonna play?
Yes.
Oh my God! Yes. Let it go, Tom. Let it.
He's trying to play till he's 50.
It's over.
No, he's recently single. Moving out to the Bay.
Too much football.
Yeah. He's
go get your wife back, man. Go get Giselle
she's
back.
She's out there with Antonio Brown.
No, she's with fucking jiu-jitsu coach.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, man. Even Tom Brady could get cheated on, man. It's crazy out in the streets, fellas.
I don't know if it was Photoshop, but did you see there was this like Instagram model that he slid into the DMs?
Shit, Tom Brady, man, he could slide into anybody's DMs.
He could slide into your DMs?
I said, kick him. I'll kick him.
Yeah.
Like, TB, take me out.
TB, come on.
Let's go. TB.
I'll show you all around the San Fernando Valley.
I'll introduce you to this thing called Tusi.
It's going to make you play that much better.
We're really in the zone, Tom. We're really in the zone off that Tusi.
A couple of the news in sports in our LA area. Dodgers signed Noah Syndergaard. Which is, I like it. I like it. A lot of people were saying that the Dodgers weren't going to do much, and we're kind of upset about that. And then
we lost Cody Bellinger. We lost Justin Turner
to the
fucking Trey Turner.
Who else? A lot of pitchers.
Yeah, a lot of
like
pitchers.
Tyler Anderson, Andrew Heaney. Yep. A lot of different guys. We re-signed Clayton Kershaw.
Great, I love it.
I love it.
Had a good season.
You know, I feel like, and the big narrative going into this offseason is the Dodgers are looking to next offseason to get Shohei Ohtani.
Yep.
I feel like they have the chance to do it.
Yeah,
they got the money.
The Dodgers are still
He wants to stay on the West Coast.
You know what's
they win.
You know what's a match made in heaven though? At least in Dodger hatred heaven. Carlos Correa being a Giant. Giants. What a like perfect
13 years.
Good, keep him.
For
stupid ass Giants. God damn.
13 years. And the Padres, another 11 years to Xander Bogaerts, who's 31 years old already.
Hell no. Xander Bogaerts to me is not even that good.
But he's going to be 42 when his contract is over.
And Manny Machado already said he's going to test free agency next year. So
and you know Juan Soto's not staying in San Diego.
Padres, I'm sorry. Your World Series is beating us in the playoffs once. It's fine.
Yeah, cool.
It's fine. Take that dub. Go back to your
with
nice
your guys
beaches.
that dancing and
go back to your military base. Go back to beating your wives.
Wow.
It's fine.
Jeez, we went there.
The Friars, bro. Can't fuck with the Friars, bro.
AD's hurt again.
AD's hurt. RIP to his foot.
RIP to our season. I don't know. I felt like
they're playing good.
Yeah, they were playing really good. Even questioning should we trade Russ or not?
Yeah, because Russ is playing good.
Russ is playing really good.
He's been playing really good. He's bought in. Which is
a lot of players have bought in.
Look, this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I will say. If Russell Westbrook keeps playing like this, buying in, playing into his role, and obviously you don't have to doubt LeBron James, I think they could like hold the fort for about a month, which is like probably 6 games.
So the trade deadline?
Yeah, for AD to be back. Like they could hold the fort like at least.
Do you think they make that trade?
For Russ?
For whoever.
They're not trading Russ anymore.
They're not?
I don't think so.
So they're not trading anybody. For anybody.
Look, if they start losing a shit ton right now that AD's gone for a month, then they probably will. But
so what do you like the best? Vucevic and DeRozan or Kuzma?
I would like Kuzma. I
don't
like Vucevic. I like Bojan on the Pistons. I would like that. I like Kuzma too.
I know there was another couple. Miles Turner and
Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield's always been there. And I feel like they put out there that the Lakers are interested in Damian Lillard, KD, or I forgot what other star if they're available.
Yeah, what the fuck? That report is stupid. Yeah, I'm interested in that.
I'm interested.
Yeah. If they're available,
you know what I mean?
For my pickup team,
let's go. You know what I mean? We'll create a loot basketball league.
The loot basketball. Kevin Durant come play on my loot team. I'll pay you $25 an hour.
We'll play against Katino Mobley.
And B Diddy.
You know,
Baron Davis.
Yep.
But I think hopefully the Lakers can fucking just hold the fort. I like the way they were playing.
How's your fantasy team doing?
Doing shitty. Yours is doing good though.
I'm okay.
You're doing good.
I saw you.
You lost 3 in a row. I saw you were like flirting with first place.
I was flirting, and then I'm down to 4th.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm if I win tonight, which I doubt it, 5-4.
No, yeah, I've been doing bad this season. I've been doing bad in fantasy. I made the fantasy playoffs in 2 out of my 4 leagues in football, though. So we'll see about that. I'm probably.
How are you doing this year in fantasy football?
I made the playoffs in 2 out of the 4 leagues.
You made it. Oh,
yeah. Okay. So we'll see. I was winning the games last time I checked.
Is it already playoffs for fantasy?
Yeah, because it has to be in season.
Right. So it can't be the playoffs.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's the playoffs for fantasy, but I won't bore the people with my fantasy dreams.
Hey, going back to the World Cup and fantasy, the Drake curse has been broken.
Yeah, he bet $1 million on Argentina.
He bet $1 million on Argentina, and usually he loses. Yeah. And usually the team loses that he bets on.
They're Drake's dropping so many albums because he's in gambling debt. He's just trying to like recoup all that money.
He's promoting stake because he's like, fuck.
That's like you gamble with Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
Bitcoin
is it?
Stake, I think it's like cryptocurrency gambling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. He's going back on tour. He hasn't done it since he was 18.
Who?
Drake.
Drake hasn't been on tour
since tour.
What?
Yeah, since he was 18.
I feel like he's been on tour.
No, he's been festivals and shows and like different things like that. But was there a tour that he?
I feel like he did a tour. Didn't he do the tour for like God when he was doing God's Plan and like he was on that stage wearing like a white jumpsuit, like all. I don't know.
Yeah, didn't he do a tour?
Yeah, I feel like he's done tours.
Well, he was saying it on his recent like interview.
Maybe his first world tour.
Maybe his first world tour since he was 18 years old.
That I could see that.
2016.
What?
His last one was 2016.
Oh, there you go. It's been a while though. Yeah. That's a cool minute.
6 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
7 years. 6-7 years.
Yeah. Crazy stuff. But anything else?
No, man. I think that's it.
I think so too. Thank you guys for following us. Actually, this is gonna be our last podcast for the year.
Wrap up. That's true.
We're wrapping it up. It's been a great 2022. A lot of things have changed. A lot of things have happened, and a lot of things are coming for 2023. We got a lot of things in the pocket, a lot of things that we want to do. If you guys want to come on the podcast, if you're a homie, if you're just somebody that wants to just... Look, I like to argue. Me and Jeff love to argue. Shit. If you have a take that you think you guys are fucking stupid,
yeah, come on. We'll talk. We'll drink some brews.
Argue. Yeah, we'll hang out. We'll have a good time. You know what I mean? Hit us up. TheLuckySpecialist@gmail.com. We'll take inquiries there. Shout out to Young Jay. Shout out to Jason. It's your boy Sam Torres.
It's your boy Jeff Debenya. We out, y'all. See y'all in 2023.
Peace. Peace.